Thanks so much for tuning into our little video here. I have a few things that I wanted to update us on. Number one, just a couple little updates to our kids ministry. Number two, the Go team. You'll find out what that is in a second. And number three, what are other ways that we can gather as a North Point family just to create some ways for us to grow in our faith together and grow in community together. But first, I wanted to point out the Easter egg that I had in the background of the video on Sunday. Thank you, Tanya, for pointing that out. Keep your eyes peeled for little fun things that I might post in the background every once in a while, not to distract us from service at all, but just to have some fun, keep things light every once in a while. So Baby Yoda will probably make another appearance at some point. Anyway, a few things that I wanted to go through. First thing, number one, our kids ministry. We've been doing kids stuff midweek, Tuesday through Thursday, but I recognize that the timing doesn't work for everyone. We're using pre-recorded videos, and so while a big part of what we're doing is definitely giving kids a chance to connect with one another and have that discussion together, it's still really important that you guys are enabled to have some time of discipleship with your kids during your week. And so starting now, you'll find a video link that will connect you to that video. So if you want to watch it Sunday afternoon, if that's easier for you, or at the very end of your week or in the morning, you guys can absolutely do that. Feel free to. And if it does work for you to join us live, it'd be awesome and we'd really love to have that. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the Go team. What is the Go team? Well, it kind of comes from Abide and Go. As a lead team, we were brainstorming a lot of ideas last week and recognized, hey, we actually need a team to help us as a church start to implement some of those things. And so what I would envision this team being is one that will help brainstorm some ideas, put them together in a way that would be really easily manageable for individuals, for small groups, and for our overall church, and then just aid us in implementing them in some ways. You wouldn't be the ones having to do all of those things. That is the job of every single person. And so the goal of the team would be to help equip us in certain ways to go out in Jesus' name. And so that could be brainstorming ideas, that could be coming up with certain tools or strategies, kicking off certain go drives, so to speak, whatever that might be. And so if that's something that you feel passionate about, send me a message. That won't be you committing yourself to the team, but if you're interested in that, or if you have ideas of what that kind of team could look like, I'd love to hear from you guys. So send me a message, post in the comments below, and we'll get connected in some sort of way. The third thing is, what would it look like for us to have some other gatherings during our month to connect as a North Point family? We have our Sunday services, we have our men's gathering and our women's gatherings that we'll be doing each month, but there's a couple other things that we probably could be doing. That could be prayer gathering, that could be some sort of a worship night. There's probably other ideas as well. And so I simply want some feedback on that. What would you guys like to have us connected as a North Point family? What would be good for your soul? But I'd love to hear some feedback so that we can discern what timing might work best for some of these kinds of gatherings that we could do together. So again, post in the comments below if you'd be interested or have ideas of what a Go team could look like. And secondly, if you have any ideas of what kind of larger gatherings we could have virtually as a North Point family and what timings would work best for those. Thanks so much for tuning into this video, and thank you for making it to the end. Again, like this, share this if you found it interesting. If you're not quite connected on our emails, post below and we'll make sure that you get those. I hope you guys have an incredible week. Thank you so much. I love you all, and God bless.